Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 outs. And that just misses. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pickoff throw. Jr. back in on a dive. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Out to short. Seager. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzano. And he deals. In there at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That misses. 1-1. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now this is in the air down the line. Alvarez makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Brian Roberts now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Brown, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot? Runner on the goal, and a ground ball to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. But 1 run is in to score. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Outside. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Back at Globe Life Field. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Carlton back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The catcher, Mike.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch swinging.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Ohtani at second with nobody out. That to right. Gwynn on the run towards the line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Bazzana settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. In there. He's safe. Now it's Christian Yelich. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Reigns makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes. And one out now. Here's Bryant now. And that drops in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the...
Bryant swings, and a high fly ball driven deep left field. And forget it. He jacks that one out to left. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. So digging in, Tony Gwynn. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right side, and that's just foul. And that one in the air center field. Junior settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. That one to first. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Elly De La Cruz. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bazzana hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Laser could be trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Seager now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. High fly ball out to center field. Bazzana moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Towards first. Oh, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Yelich hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Brian Roberts. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Now 1-1.
Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it and makes the grab. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Bazzana, long run into the gap. 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit. Mike Piazza. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. Just missed.
That's in time.
Man at first, 1 away. Shohei on the go. On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Piazza out the play. So 2 down now. And here is Yordan Alvarez. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In the dirt, but kept close. And that one popped in the air, left field. Raines right there to make the grab. Back in Arlington. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. There's the strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get 1 opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Peterson swings, mashes one deep to right. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And there's a fly ball deep right field onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch. And that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Christian Yelich. Carlton back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters. Looking to string together. Better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Reigns makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off. Change up on the corner at the knees.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Bryant now.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In the air, center field. 1 away. So up next, Tony Gwynn. Fly to center his first time.
Gwynn.
That one fouled off.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there. And out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Well,
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Tim Raines. Ground ball right side. Bregman on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back at Globe Life Field, top of the 6th inning. And now, Corey Seager. Sliced hard but foul. Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect. And it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And now the count is even with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
Roberts over to Seager. He's out. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And we're back. Now at the plate, Travis Bazzana. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here is Jock Peterson.
Number 4, Jock.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add a run. It's 4-2. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 5-2. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, David Robertson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Just off the inside edge. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the
Freeman
count.
off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the.
That's strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of it. Number 7 at the plate, Mike Piazza.
Rodriguez.
And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Raines makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Christian Yelich. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Yelich set down on strikes. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
De La Cruz.
The other way. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So now it's Corey Seager. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Yelich under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now a chance for Tim Raines. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Liner to second and picked on the hop. What a play. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Trinan back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 3. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Roberts to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. That's a nice job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat the shift. And this guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him.
Vladdy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Wagner. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Throw to second, save. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one almost got him. Line to left. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Now on the bump, Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Mark Davis.
And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Roberts at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one.
Pinch hitting. Shepard. Joe.
Check swing, called strike. Roberts, the runner at second with 1 away. Just missed. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on 1. Michael Kopech into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Piazza stands in now and watches strike one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top of the ninth.
Inside.
That's
ball
inside. And the count 1-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, throws to second.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Alvarez stands in here, takes ball one low.
No strike.
He was late there, strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Tying run at the plate.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. This could end it. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Well struck right field. This one could be trouble. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 2-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second.
Runner takes off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. So the tying run at second.
1 ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Check on the runner. De La Cruz dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but